In today's episode, we're talking about the role happiness plays in losing weight. Hi there, welcome to episode 20 of Weight Loss on the Daily. I am your host, Chris Barlics, and today we're talking about happiness. And I'm just going to throw it out there. It's going to sound strange, but I'm going to throw it out there anyway. I feel too many of us are focusing on losing weight when we instead should be focusing most of our attention on becoming happier. And I know, again, I told you it was going to sound strange. But here's why I say that. Because in the 13 years I've been coaching people, anytime someone comes to me with a health, fitness, or more specifically weight loss goal, and they tell me I want to lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 40 pounds, whatever their goal is, I always ask them, okay, so what's going to change about your life once you achieve your weight loss goal, right? Once you lose the weight, what's going to be different about your life? And they always say that they'll become happier. Once they achieve their goal, they'll be happier, and that's what they really want. And I challenge that because I've met a lot of people who have achieved their weight loss goals. And unless they did something else to kind of work on the happiness part, they'll achieve their weight loss goals and the happiness will be there for a little while, but then it's lost and they're 30, 40, 50 pounds thinner, but they still feel the same emptiness that they felt before. They're not any happier. And thus they slide backwards, right? They stop exercising, they stop eating so well. I think that happiness and losing weight are two completely different skill sets, right? And in fact, if they are paired together, it's not that losing weight will make you happier, because I don't think it will. I think if you become happier, you'll have a better time losing weight. You'll take care of yourself more, you'll exercise more, you'll eat better, and thus you'll lose weight. I think happiness comes before weight loss. And I say things a lot to certain people when it comes to food, and I tell people, look, if the food that you're eating right now is one of your greatest sources of joy, right, the high fat, the high calorie dessert type food, if that gives you kind of like the greatest amount of joy, or one of the things that gives you the greatest amount of joy in your life, you're not going to be able to lose weight. You're not going to be able to give it up, right? When I tell people you have to cut out all the processed sugars and fats, and a lot of people say, well, that's the thing I look forward to the most after my workday, or that's the thing I look forward to the most in my day in general. And that there lies the problem. So instead of focusing on losing weight at first, I always shift people, like I'm shifting you hopefully today, in the direction of trying to become happier, whatever that means to you. And to be very honest, I don't have Chris's top 5 tips to becoming happier or living a happier life, but I don't want this just to be philosophical. I want to give you some practical take-home strategies that will help you. And the only one I'm going to give you today is to read this book. I have absolutely nothing to do with this book. I have nothing to gain financially by recommending this to you. But this book was written in 2007, and about 2008, 2009, when I was going through a really rough period in my life, I read this book and it helped me tremendously. And it's called Happier. I'm just hopefully holding it up so you can see it. It's written by a guy named Dr. Tal Ben-Shahar, and he was a professor at Harvard, and he taught the very first course at Harvard on, get this, happiness. Yes, a course at Harvard on happiness. And it started off as like a joke, right? But what started off as a joke turned into one of the most popular courses that Harvard University offered their students. I think like a third of the graduating class after a couple of years had taken this course because it was so popular and so helpful. This book is the backbone of that course, right? This is like a summary of what that course is about. And it is a tremendous book. And it won't give you the tips on how to become happier, but it will make you think about happiness in a different way. And it'll also get you to wonder, well, am I going towards happiness or away from it in what I'm doing in my life? And it'll give you some recommendations that will help you live a happier, more fulfilling life, and thus feel more centered, balanced, and will help you with whatever goal you have, regarding whether it be weight loss, make more money, whatever it is, relationships, you name it, right? So I hope you found that helpful. I know it's a little bit more philosophical, not tactical, but happiness really comes first before losing weight. I really implore you to think about that. A happier life is just a healthier life in general. And once you're happier, your goals have a much better chance of coming true. So thanks again for watching. Hope you found that helpful. Like I said, as usual, you keep focusing on your why and keep coming up back here because I'll be here helping you with the how, because you, with a small dose of me, are achieving your weight loss goals one day at a time and being happier also one day at a time.